Cecil Exum was a former basketball player and coach who died on 2nd July 2023 at the age of 60. He was the father of NBA player Dante Exum. He passed away in a Los Angeles hospital where he had been in intensive care with lung complications. Exum was born in North Carolina, USA and played college basketball for the North Carolina Tar Heels, where he won a NCAA championship in 1982 with teammates Michael Jordan and James Worthy. He was drafted by the Denver Nuggets in 1984 but never played in the NBA due to a knee injury. He moved to Australia in 1986 and played 8 seasons in the NBL for various teams, winning another championship with the North Melbourne Giants in 1989. Exum was also a respected coach and mentor who worked with several basketball associations in Melbourne's northwest, such as Werribee, Killer, and Broadmeadows. He was known for his engaging personality, high standards, and passion for the game. He is survived by his wife Desiree and children Jamar, Dante, and Tiara. Anthony Coles was an American boxer who was a world middleweight contender throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s. He was born on 4 December 1970 in Davenport, Iowa and died on 2nd July 2023 at the age of 52. He was known as Kid Dynamite because of his powerful punch. Eccles turned professional in 1993 and in 1999 challenged IBF middleweight title holder Bernard Hopkins. Although Eccles gave Hopkins a tough fight, he lost via decision. The following year he lost a rematch with Hopkins, this time losing via TKO in the 10th. In 2001 he fought a crowd-pleasing bout with Charles Brewer. Eccles went down 3 times in round 2 but recovered in round 3 to score a TKO win to capture the vacant NABA Super Middleweight title. Eccles had a professional boxing record of 32 wins, 28 knockouts and 4 decisions, 20 losses, 12 knockouts, 7 decisions and 4 draws. Outside the ring, he had a turbulent personal life. On July 30, 2007, he was shot in the leg while trying to break up a fight. In 2013, when asked how many children he had, he replied, 23, I think. Admitting it, it could be more. At the time, he was living with his fiancée and 4 children in Dade City, Florida. He died of complications from diabetes in Davenport, Iowa. He was remembered as a fearless fighter who never backed down from a challenge. Stephen M. Silverman was an American biographer, journalist, and editor. He was born on November 22, 1951 in Los Angeles, California and died on 6 July 2023 at the age of 71. He was the founding editor of People.com and the author of more than a dozen books of cultural criticism. Silverman received a Bachelor of Arts degree in American History from the University of California, Irvine and a Master of Science degree in Journalism from Columbia University in New York City. He was the chief entertainment correspondent for the New York Post from 1977 to 1988, where he covered both Broadway and Hollywood. He joined People in 1995 and ran breaking news coverage on the website for 20 years. He also wrote masterful celebrity obituaries, some for stars he knew personally. He was an adjunct professor of journalism at Columbia University and contributed to many other publications. He was remembered as a fearless writer, a grammar genius, and a loving paternal figure to many of his colleagues and friends. He died of complications from diabetes in New York City. John Cooks was an American football player who was a linebacker for 10 seasons in the NFL. He died on 6 July 2023 at the age of 64. He played college football at Mississippi State, where he earned 4 letters and was named a first-team All-American. He was the second overall pick in the 1982 NFL Draft by the Baltimore Colts. He played for the Colts, New York Giants, and Cleveland Browns. He won a Super Bowl title with the Giants in 1990. He lived in Starkville, Mississippi for many years after his retirement. He was inducted into the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame in 2004. The cause of his death was not disclosed.